Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Civilization 6, coming at you with episode 6 of our newly revived Bull Moose Teddy Wonder Start run. I hope you guys are excited to have this Wonder Series back in your life. I am excited to be bringing it back to you. Like I said in the last episode, it has been so well received on the YouTube channel, and I just feel like the demand to see this thing through to its end is extremely high. We're at turn 141. We are about to get to democracy. And as I mentioned briefly, hesitantly, making words up as we go along, I am kind of interested in the idea of seeing if we can't do a culture and science victory in sub 200. So, taking a quick look, our culture starting to squeak along here pretty good. So we're in pretty good shape there. We're going to continue to move that along. Getting museums going in some cities. We're also focusing on research labs in others because, of course, there's plenty of science left to do. We do have the ability to get our spaceports. In fact, we have actually gotten our technology all the way through to solar farms. So we're going to be able to build those in some locations to try to power our research labs, if at all possible. I could plan out one or two industrial zones that will help out, potentially with some power as well. I was considering something up in here. There's a number of options in order to help give us the power we need. But other than that, things are going pretty well. Now, what I've done, I want to give you a quick update here before we hit next turn. I've been pushing our religion, trying to get our religion pushed across here to, when I say our religion, I mean the religion that we took from Spain when we liberated their people from their ruthless leader. I wanted to come in here because I built a holy site and we have a shrine there as well, and I can actually go ahead and build a temple. But if we have that religion in place in this city, it's going to be very advantageous for us. I'm going to show you why. That Catholicism has Feed the World, which is not only bonus food in the shrines and temples, but really, really big housing. So that is, if we can get the religion established and staying in there, that's 4 extra housing along with the 6 food in this city. And of course, as I've been mentioning throughout, housing is an obvious issue in this city. We're currently at 12 out of 11. That would obviously give us much more. In democracy, we're going to be able to get even more housing with the right cards. And we do have a couple jungles here and a jungle here to chop out in order to not only speed up this Ruhr Valley, but also push us through on food. I do not want to eat those till I have the housing, so I'm kind of on the fence there. And also, this particular tile here, which actually is closer to these two cities, does actually belong to this city. So when I eat that banana and jungle, it will actually go to this city. So we can get the cities beefed up really, really well. Try and get that Ruhr Valley done as quick as we can. It's going to take a minute. Now, obviously, we're having competing region here from Poland. This is unfortunate. These guys are hurting me here. I do have a 3-charge missionary here, and I have these guys here that I've just bought in last turn. I'm going to get those guys moved across as quick as I can. And I'm just going to hit it really hard all at once. And maybe hopefully have a charge or 2 on somebody left inside the city just to help protect it and give it that housing. So that's the plan. Let's not waste any more time. That's 4 minutes of talking about it. Let's get her done. Now, what's going on here? A spy, a Polish Empire captured during a neutralized governor mission. Monsters! Monsters trying to take out our boy Pingala in Washington. Yeah, what the hell? A spy from Mapuche was killed during the Siphon Funds mission in Boston. Really big monsters everywhere. Oh my goodness. What would these guys be doing this for? Not nice at all. By the way, we do have a Mapuche alliance going on now, so we'll be able to potentially get some trade routes, really nice trade routes going this way from these guys' cities as well, which will feel really, really nice. This guy's going to come back in here and hang tight now that we've made peace. And this guy's going to come in here and drop the trees. We are going to have to consider some instances where we put in... how far is wind farms? We're on our way to composites. We're killing it. Because wind farms up on hills in some cases might be alright. Other than mines, the thing is the trees are so advantageous for us because of the appeal that they bring. So we're going to probably want to figure out maybe some more national parks to keep that culture going and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start. So what are we at right now? 2 out of 6. That just got us to 5 and 3. Took their religion out, so we're getting there. The big key is going to be getting these guys, which is a long ways away, I know. Getting these guys up to up through here and getting over there and getting that going. Now before we do anything else, let's just not get crazy. I skipped over the part that matters the most: democracy. You're a score that we didn't need, but we're going to be blowing past it one way or another, so what are you going to do? Now, we have production towards builders and the extra charges. We want to have that in because we're going to continue to buy builders every chance we get, with our faith in particular. Triangle trade's giving us a lot of gold and some faith. We have a lot of trade routes, so that's feeling good right now. Whistlebonkin is a must, obviously. Aesthetics is helping us with our culture. Max culture is obviously huge. Getting this housing staying around with the amenity is big. We can throw in New Deal, which is going to be +4 housing. That's going to be huge. That's going to be huge right there. And what else are we going to want to do here? We could see... What else are we going to want to do? I don't know. Artist points, maybe? Spy missions, meh. I guess we could use skyscrapers back in because we have just started up on the Ruhr Valley, so that'll speed things up there. I suppose that can go in there. Yeah, I think so. Let me go like this. I just like to keep it organized in my head a little bit easier like that, and then skyscrapers down at the bottom. Housing and amenities. This is big. Gold. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to change in here. I think I'm in pretty good shape. Let's go ahead and confirm that for right now. And so this comes over here. This guy now has plenty of housing. So that allows me to go ahead and eat this jungle. Gets us almost to pop 13. And grabs us another turn on Ruhr Valley. We'll be able to mine that up as well. Now what I also would like to do is go ahead and purchase a builder with faith. Get him on the move. Get him chopping in here. Let me double check. I think I need to swap this guy. Yeah. But yeah, this one here is going to be good as well. So we're gonna chop that. We'll chop that and that. Get the builders on that as quick as we can. Okay, so what else we got to get going here? Over here, we need a market. Up here, let's grab the amphitheater. Got another great writer going on. What was this? Is that second? Did I just plant that? That's old growth. So we have 1, 2. We have a lot of old growth in this area. We're going to probably need another wonder or two. Research lab's about to be done. I'm thinking if we're not going to have an industrial zone in this city, could put one back in here. Lumber mill. Just trying to decide where I want to do power. Like, my thought is that trees in here I could potentially do. Yeah, we fill this up with trees, or if I put trees there, one or the other. Because there's a mine back here to be had. It's lumber mill now, but we need to mine that aluminum. There's jungle. So it's not going to be a ton of appeal back here necessarily anyway. So maybe the industrial zone there, and then we can put trees through here. And then this industrial zone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll actually power the capital, who's not really going to have a spot for an industrial zone. So that powers the capital as well as these cities out here. It could potentially power that one if they don't build their own. And there. That's a really effective industrial zone. Let's go plop that down. We're not going to finish it till the research lab goes. What I'm going to do is... I need to replant trees for the appeal. Okay, what else we got? Let's see. What's this guy doing? He's gonna come over there. Mind that. This guy is 4 turns away. I don't want to spend the gold. You're probably thinking, we got all kinds of gold. What are you doing, buddy? Well, I'm thinking I may very well need to buy 2 spaceports, potentially. The plan is to buy a spaceport in this city once we're done with Magnus chopping. And there's also a plan to potentially buy another one somewhere else where we can chop out some projects late game. Either way, we buy one as like $7 grand or 7,200, and then we may want to be able to keep money to be able to buy research labs. Like some of the less productive cities may want to buy research labs, and a couple of them or something like that to get things sped up. So there's always those opportunities as well. That volcano just spewed all over Plock. Now in here, democracy is done, and we need to get to that card right there. And then we're going to want to get to that card there and that card right there. And we're, of course, want to get to the International Space Agency. In fact, I would say we would probably want to get International Space Agency before that. So probably like this after that. So 2 turns in there. Research the nuclear fission technology. Build a spaceport we should be able to get done in time. Where's nuclear fission? Up nuclear fusion. Oh no, it was nuclear fission is the one they wanted, right? Right here, right? Could potentially redirect our aims. I'm trying to get to this, but I don't need to get to that this second. That's a completely different... Well... It's nuclear fission we want, right? It's all about speeding things up. We can shave 2 or 3 turns on our way to this card. It's worth. Yes, it's nuclear fission they want. Okay, let's do that. Unit. Oh, there we go. Need to get them studios done.
Extremely hard.
3 things. Look at that. Just popped a whole bunch of culture and faith all over the place in there. Then we can lumber mill all that stuff up. Make them super productive tiles. We are going to pop into that industrial zone 4 turns on that bad boy. I'm going to lumber mill that. I want to make sure that this tile belongs to this city because it's the only one that can work it. Actually, this tile could, but we want that in there. A lot of really good tiles, but we've been focusing growth in here. I think I'm going to take off the growth focus, though, to be honest with you. I think that's fine. We're at 7. We'll want to get to 10, but let me just double check our things here. This city, that's fine. They're at pop 9. These guys are at pop 9. I could take them. They have the housing now. I'm going to take them off of that. I'm going to put them on food. and they can grow in 4. As soon as obviously the city gets to pop 10, it's using the rationalism card. That's more science for us. Get that guy pop the music in that bank. Everybody likes to listen to some good music when they go to the bank, right? Now, what is next? We're going to pop up here. It's all about getting these chops done as quick as we can, folks, because we want to get Magnus out of here and Arena in. So there's pop 14. Very nice, very nice. We need to move these guys across. It's a slow grind coming through here because there's no stinking road. A little bit annoying, but what are you going to do? Once we get to here, it's going to be really fast. Let's see. And I mean, you're probably thinking, okay, well, we've got good like the housing is already there, right? Like we need to get that housing. You know, we were at 12 out of 15, 13 out of 15 or whatever, but it's just you need to get that housing. Pop 14's nice, but with all these amazing tiles in our main city, we're gonna want like spaceport here or whatever we're gonna do. We're gonna want that to be beauty. Let me go here and buy another builder with faith. This guy, I'm actually transferring all trade routes to Charleston right now until they're out of good ones. Let me lumber mill that. We're heading home. Please don't explode on me, volcano. Down here, so Eiffel Tower is going to be a solid thing to get. We're going to have to figure out what we're going to want to get that in and stuff like that. Research lab, commercial hub, studio. Gold isn't all that big a deal right now. I feel like it's the research lab. The research labs right now, because we do have a lot of science left, and we want to just really make sure that we've got that science isn't a delay on us. And of course, balancing out the fact that we do want to be able to get like museums for sure up and running and things like that. Okay, so here is where things get tricky. Tourism from great works of art and artifacts. We have to get this card in. So what do we take out? How's our wonder doing? 5 turns left. Make that 4. I'm pretty sure this is going to go into here. Because when you click on Boston, it gives you the option to swap. When you click on Cleveland, it gives you the option to swap. So it must belong to the city, even though it's outside the range. So I'm going to go ahead. The city doesn't have the housing at the moment. Can this make the difference? No, not quite. It's trying, but I am going to go ahead and hit it now because I might turn off the... There you go, pop 15. I think I might turn off the card to help that wonder, because even if it adds 1 turn to the time it takes to make it by turning off the card, I think it's worth it, because I don't know what else I change in here. No, we need the extra charges on builders. I could get rid of the gold instead. It's also up to 14 faith generation. I think I get rid of triangle trade and keep that in just because if it saves us a turn on it, I'd rather not. Yeah. So there goes tourism in here to triangular trade. I think that's the way to go. Everything else has to stay. So then we are, like I said, on a race to do the things. Where am I? We want to get to here, right? Yeah. I'm not sure. Are we even going to get to nuclear fission on time? No, it's, I mean, it's one turning everything. Probably won't one turn here, though. We're not going to one turn every one of these. We're like 4 or 5 turns away. And I don't think we can really justify slowing down. We could backtrack. We could backtrack to these amenities and store up. We wouldn't store up culture, but we would. Could backtrack to the amenities as one. That card is also very nice. Market economy is a very nice card. But I don't know if I want to delay that much getting to this card. Don't think I do. So what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and switch this to back to here again. We have discovered a new source of oil underneath that city, I guess. All right. It's all about protecting at this point. We do have 5, and we're in good shape. Yep, so let's go ahead and click that. Now, trade routes, which are getting oh so sexy to our allies. Let's go into here. I don't know. What do we do here? I have power, but more power is not going to hurt later in the game. Let's delay the decision making, shall we? The city's moving and grooving pretty good. There's another spot for a lumber mill there. We could probably mine up around this corner, since we're kind of doing that now anyway. Need to clear that out. Just trying to see where we can be most helpful. Let me charge this guy. I have left 1 charge left. I need to get to there. Let's see. Housing is not a problem now. We have the research lab in here. Now it's onto a museum. Let's go. Let's one more archaeological. I think I have 4, but that'll be 5. Not too bad. I'll live with it. In here, it will be research lab done into the art museum. I could, like, I'm not even thinking worrying about commercial hubs at this point. Just go ahead and get the things done. Like, we've got plenty of gold coming in. Trade routes are nice, but we've got plenty of trade routes too, for that matter. We can potentially get trade routes late game a little bit more, but we're in good shape. This city is just killing it for production now. And I'm going to go ahead and say art museum. Okay, so double great people points. I feel like this is the time for maybe artists. Either that or writers. We could go back to we have a lot of spots for writers. Maybe we double writers and just pump the writers in really, really fast. That might not be a bad idea. Oops, sorry. 40. Yeah, I think maybe we go writers. Pump everything we got into the writers. Duplicate luxuries. Ugh, of course. I'm not even sure. I can't. It's been a while. I'm trying to think of what I have and what I don't. I don't think I have. I have cocoa and spices are biggies. Coffee. Cocoa, spices, coffee. I do have a whale, so I don't want to take that away. We have a honey over here. What do we not have? What is over here? I'd like to not lose the amenities. Because we're +3 in a lot of cities. I'd like to not drop down. They have... Okay. Sugar? Maybe. Although I think I'm bringing sugar in. Because they're going to definitely vote against something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Dies. The hope would be that the game isn't around in 30 turns. We collect... I just want to I want great writers so bad. It was great writers, great artists. Whichever one we get, we want it. And I'm big on writers, so... Great writers is in the game. People were voting against artists pretty hard. So I needed, actually. It would have been 11 against. Kind of a tight one. Gypsum. I'm pretty sure I have gypsum. Oh, and they grant. Oh, nice. I'm not sure if I have a lot of extras, but I have gypsum there. Usually they vote against giving, but maybe later in the game, I guess. I don't know. All right. Anyway, let's... we are now earning 80 great writer points. That is a great writer every 3 turns. That is mighty impressive, ladies and gentlemen. Chancery is done. Campus is complete. Let's go film studio. Like that. Great artist. Sculpture. Let's pop you over there. We got away with their gold, Jerry. This city's still hurting for the housing. And I would rather eat that banana when the housing is up and running. So close. I don't know. Is there a tile that we're not even using right now? There's one here. We've been focusing on food. We'll be able to take these 2 tiles away eventually. There are a couple more tiles. There's some good tiles that we're not using as we focus our growth still. I definitely want a solar panel there. And I want one there. And of course, I want to, if I can, put ley lines here and here. Boosting that shitty up. What does this guy want to do? Research lab is what we want to do in here. And I'm going to eat that stone to speed it up. Plant some trees. Just getting that guy home. Choose production in here. Oh yeah, I forgot to build a workshop or a industrial zone in here. That will help to power... This guy's getting power. They help to power these guys and this guy. Let's go ahead and get that moving and grooving. And also, let's buy another builder with faith. I think I'm going to move Magnus out. Even though I have that one banana chop left, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while before I get the housing to do the banana chop. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move Magnus out and put Reina in. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Reina in. Reassign to Charleston. There we go. And then put Magnus. I'm actually going to put Magnus up in Baltimore. Because Baltimore has a lot of real chops left. And we may be wanting to get a wonder in there rather soon. Let's see. Research labs in 5 and 5. Let's keep moving. It's kind of nerve-wracking. Every time I hit next turn, I'm one turn closer to 200, and I'm just like,
Industrial heart of Germany.
There's Ruhr Valley for us.
Hardly anyone worked. Hardly anything ran.
Built right over top of
The Ruhr area.
some aluminium.
West of the country. Nothing on this earth lasts forever.
In 2 turns, Cold War will be done. We'll be able to take out the production there if we need to. Now, what else do we want? This city feels, other than a mine here, it's gonna hurt us for that, but it's all about production at this point. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's mines, and then in fact what we're gonna end up doing is chopping these old growth trees down eventually and putting mines in, but those will probably come. Probably want to save those chops, to be honest with ya. No, I want that there, and I want that tile to belong to this city. And another builder with faith. Got to keep my eye on getting a naturalist out at some point too. You don't want to. Okay, I might have screwed up here. Just a second. Okay, yeah, I wanted that to be 2 statues. Okay. This is Bosch and Bosch. Bosch and Michelangelo. Okay, I just want to make sure I have it straight in my head because you want to distribute them. This is Donatello with another sculpture, so we want to go somewhere. So we want to go to Chicago. What do we want to do? Chicago. Where is Chicago? Right there. Boom, boom, like that. Claim a great person. The great writers, like I said, are going to be coming super duper hot and heavy. Guy will get home eventually. I was gonna say this should have been 4, and then -1 is 3. Why has it got the thing on it? But this is old growth, so because it's old growth, it gets a bonus of an extra faith, making it, or an extra appeal, making it +4. Ah, look at this. 3-turn to research lab. That sounds good. Good. Even the spaceport in 11's nasty. 170 production, and we're focusing on food. Not too bad. Let's get the research lab in 3. We're going to want to get the temple. Missionaries are on the way. More populations. Getting the population up makes it harder because that means there's that much more population to get it to the number we need it. In here, what turn is it? 146. So it'd be like it'd be going on 160 when we get the research lab. Yeah, research lab. Feel like the culture victory is going to kind of take care of itself with all these artists and stuff we're bringing in. I need to get these done, so I need to get a builder. In fact, you know what? Tag with it. I'm going to get this builder sent up here. I'm going to get these working right now. There's no point in not having those on the go. Let's keep that going. Extra power means we don't need as much coal, and we're going to need a lot of coal, so like we want to be able to alleviate some of that. That's what I mean. So this city is not powered. We need... So here's the thing where we're going to want to spend some gold. So I want to buy the workshop, and I want to buy the factory. Yikes. And we're gonna go and build a coal power plant. So in 4 turns we'll be powered. I want to be a little bit careful on the gold. You know, I don't want to be like completely off my rocker with it. We're going there. We're almost there with the mercenaries, or the missionaries. Getting that city ramped up. Is that city focused production? Good. Good. You're going to pop into the water next turn. And being merry and young. What I wanted to check here. Yeah, look at this. I mean, another one next turn. I mean, it's just insane. So this guy has 4 charges left. These are hills, so this one, yeah. Okay, let me come down to this city. And this city's been in need of help for a while now. We haven't had any love down here in quite some time. Let's get the market. That guy's almost home, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to swap over some potential tiles. This guy's lots of good stuff here. Yeah, there's lots of tiles in here, really, I guess, as the population grows. I'm just thinking we're going to use this here. We could maybe not need as much up here, you know what I mean? Trying to get a balance here of what cities need. Okay. Need some more lumber mills in here. All three of those need to be lumber milled. Mahabadi. Another eruption. We got out of there just in time, folks. Things are going crazy in the south. Film studio complete. Policies. We could turn off skyscrapers for a little bit. Let me think. What I never got around to doing is building some encampments and buildings in order to store up more aluminum. That probably would not have been a bad idea. It's just, it was because I'm trying to go over 2 victories. It's only so much you can do. So, let me just look here. Culture. You know what I'm thinking? Oh, I don't have the card. Because I never went and got... Oh, shoot. I never went and got the cards right here. And of course, environmentalism would be good as well. Yeah, let's do this one first. What are amenities doing? Are we ecstatic still everywhere? 3, just barely. Put this card back in for a turn for skyscrapers, and then we'll have to take it out for the other one. I'm actually going to send this guy here because this I could use. I need trees here. I got chops there. I don't know what I'm going to do with, but I could use. Maybe put some trees there would give that appeal. No, it wouldn't. Yeah, there's some work to be done up there, so a couple of guys is not going to hurt. Now, what I want to do here is recruit yet another great writer.
Out of this room.
I wanted to find a spot for this last sculpture that's not going to interrupt anything, and I don't know if I'm going to find it. I guess I could put it in Chicago because we got sculpture. It'll be a while before we can do anything else in there. Philadelphia needs to purchase an archaeologist, by the way. Yeah, let's just put him in there. Philadelphia archaeologist is 800 with faith. I could buy it next turn, or I could buy it with gold. How much is it with gold? It's cheaper now we're in democracy. Cheaper purchases is nice. Let's pop over here and let's chop out the factory. Oh, they went and grabbed that horse. I was thinking about buying it. I was like, oh, whatever. Let them have some tiles if they need some tiles. Now, I guess it's a 6. I might get to 8 next turn, which would give us the housing. So I could be ready to do the banana next turn as well. We want to go lumber mills in here. Royal Society will be important. Housing in the city is not an issue. I think we go... Cristo Redentor could be an option if we had a builder. I don't even know. Is Seaside Resorts, are we going to have more than the 2 Seaside Resorts? I guess out here we could potentially... That's kind of in the way. This is not really working out for us. This is way out on the edge, so eventually we could get there. But for the most part, Seaside Resorts not even going to be a thing. Let's see. Up in this city... Yeah, grind that research lab out. The city's been sitting up in here. Trying to get to pop 6 there now. Yeah, that's fine. That city's just been a little bit of a bonus science guy that we made. Composites. So we can put in Grand Opera, which is what I was thinking instead here, just to grind our culture up a little higher. 727, now 775, another 50 culture out of that. Not too bad. Might get us 1 turn faster on one of those civics in a minute, which could be advantageous. And let's go back over to this guy. Let's go right in there. Oh, he had a promotion and I didn't take it. Haha. Sorry. Just return the film studio. There we go. All of a sudden, just like that, we have housing again. I'm going to slide on here, and now we have 16, almost 17 population in this city. Next term, we're at 17 population. 196 production in that city. Not too bad. Let's mine that up. Let's see. We got the museum done. Research lab. Yep, research lab is the choice. Again, we are popping up here. Let's remove that. We want trees. Actually, you know what I haven't been able to get done, which is hitting wrong buttons here, governors, is governor promotions to get me down to Parks and Rec is always nice for those, but we haven't been able to get there, obviously. Pingala Curator also could be helpful, but we're good there. It's all about protecting now.
It is known that man has 5 exterior.
It's kind of obscene how fast we're earning those. So we have our guy here now. This tile, yeah. Which ones? We want to get this tile for sure. There's a lot of trees. There's actually a wonder sitting right here. I could and you know what it is? It's probably Eiffel Tower goes here. Next to the city center. This is a hill, isn't it? Yeah. If I could go here. There's a lot of tree chops in there. That's probably Eiffel Tower in that city. Wouldn't stop me from doing that. Just trying to think of which ones we want to get. I kind of want to get this one out of the way. Let's get this one quick. Artifact. Ancient. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that was kind of silly. I'm going to take Ancient Barb. I should have checked to see what else we had. Got Classic Barb. Medieval. I couldn't remember. This is already themed. Houston also needs an archaeological. Or an archaeologist. What are we doing in here? Film studio. Let's do it that way. Civics. Now we can go there or there. What do we want to do? That's tourism. That's tourism. We don't have a ton of music right now, so. Let's go there first. Then we'll make up our mind, I guess. Delaying the decision-making process again. Next turn, I want to do that. I want to get this thing powered up. 1251 science.
If technology is the engine of change.
Nanotechnology is in the books. By the way, do we have... She's established now. Purchase, spaceport. Go that way. You go there. What else we got going on here? Research lab done. Into a museum. Research lab done. Into the film studio. Renew friendship. Alliance research. Good to go. Let's just keep pumping them in there. And then maybe I could always, once I get the number up high enough, we're at 10. I'll pump that one in there. Maybe I buy one more and just stick it in the middle, and then we can always defend. Let's see. Let's build that. City's getting pretty productive. What else do we have? Let's see. Campus completely done. Theater square. Film studio. So we have a lot of projects to do is what we do have. And you know what I need to be doing is I need to be purchasing those builders for Royal Society, which will be done soon. To speed it up. And then I need to go here or here. Whatever's fastest. I'll go here, try and reveal what's going on there, because it's all about the lasers. Just trying to see if there's anything I'm missing. Anything I'm missing at all? I'd like to be able to eat this into there. We do need to buy a builder. Cannot afford it. Next turn I can. Buying that archaeologist hurt a little bit. How are we doing on culture, by the way? 26 of 97. Coming up on 55 minutes in the video. I do want to keep these in and around an hour. Power that. And then I need one more. I'll buy this tile here, maybe. because it's the only other place I can put one. Yeah, and then that'll be powered up. There we go. You're a good ally and friend. Yes, I am, Gilgabro. We've been buddies since the beginning. I'm gonna have a spot on my spaceship for you when we leave this joint.
Better to fight for something.
The rest of these suckers can burn in hell. Claim a great person. Claim a great person. Uranium. Uranium. What is this? Rublev is religious, right? So we're gonna want to go. Yeah, Washington, Boston, and Washington, Boston, and Seville. Yep. Oh, and Boston. Yeah, so I can hit both of these. Let's go there with you. Yeah, tree. There we go. That's powered up now. And we'll call this the last turn of this episode, I guess. And we again need to protect city-states. Struggle. So that will go there up to 7. Keeping us safe there. You gotta go there. Like that. In here, it is coal power plant time. In here, it is industrial zone for power. What are options be? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so meeting house. I don't want to purchase with faith because I need to buy builders with faith. What I need to do is come down here and look at this. 4 turns on the Earth satellite. Once Royal Society is done in 3 turns, I'll be able to speed that up. I might be able to pull the last turn off of that. That builder better get the hell out of the way, by the way. So yeah, with 3 turns, I can maybe put the last turn off of that. So 3 turns on that would be really nice. And great work of writing. And film studio. You need to remove that. I'm gonna put you over here and throw down some trees. Go there. Long trek through this annoying stuff. Should really get a trade route over there and build a trade route just for the road. Okay, I'm calling it there. That's an hour. I gotta go. When you come back, we will be much closer to both a culture and science victory. Maybe it's 1 more video, maybe it's 2 more. I don't know, but we'll find out. Thank you very much for the support. You guys are amazing. I'm loving this series. I hope you are too. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.